Have you ever wondered how singers glide smoothly between notes?
Mi fa mi re do ti la si la ti mi si mi la ti do re mi mi fa mi re do ti la so la ti mi fi so la fi mi so fa mi re mi fa so la ti do ti la so fa mi re mi fa so la ti do di re so fa mi re mi fa so la ti do ti la so fa mi re mi so do mi re fa ti re so.
As if each pitch melts beautifully into the next. That's the magic of chromatic scale. Welcome to lesson 4 of Build Your Music Memory or Sing in Tune. In our previous lesson, we've explored major and minor scales, learned how to identify chords by ear, and even discovered some great music apps to boost your ear training. If you haven't watched that lesson yet, be sure to check it out before you continue. In this session, I will guide you step by step on how to sing chromatic scale in Solfa Notation and gain full control over your voice. Let us dive right in. Alright, welcome back. So what is chromatic scale? The chromatic scale includes all 12 notes between an octave. For example, on the piano, let your focus be on the piano now. From this C, this is C4 to C5, all the keys within this interval, they are what forms the chromatic scale. For example, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. That's if you are using sharp. Then if you are descending, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D, D flat, and C. All these are what form the chromatic scale. If this lesson has helped you grow, you can show me some love by giving me a super thanks. This really helped me creating more content for you. So how do we sing these notes that form the C chromatic scale in Solfa Notation? So it's very simple, but what you need to take note is that the way you're going to sing it ascending, which means going forward or increasing in pitch, is different from the way you're going to sing it going downward in decreasing in pitch. So from middle C, Do, Di, Re, Mi, Fa, Fi, So, Si, La, Li, Ti, Do. And when you're descending, Do, Ti, Te, La, Le, So, Si, Fa, Mi, Me, Re, Ra, Do. So take it slowly. If I'm too fast, you can slow down the video to master it. So what you're going to see is that when we are ascending, I was using a syllable, which is E, like meat. So Do, Di. You can see that. Can even see the rays on my face. Do, Di, Re, Mi, Fa, Fi. So I'm using that syllable. But when I'm descending, I'm using the syllable E and A. I use A when I get to the D flat. Okay, so look at it. Do, Ti, Te, La, Le, So, Si, Fa, Mi, Me, Re, Ra, Do. You could have been Re, Do, but we've already used that or that syllable when we are ascending. So that is why it needs to change, and you know the rules. Alternatively, if you don't want to descend that way, you can, I do this is a choice, but it has effect, which I'm going to explain soon. Some keys can be given a new syllables, can be given a different syllable. So you can also try that out. But there's advantages and disadvantages. For example, descending a low, you can do this. Do, ti, to, la, lo, so, fi, fa, mi, mo, re, ra, do. Or you can do re, re, do. Instead of doing more, you can do me. I did use this in the last class on minor. Instead of more, you can use me. So it can be do, ti, to, la, lo, so, fi, fa, mi, me, re, di, do. Or do, ti, to, la, lo, so, fi, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. So if if you prefer this way, it's also good. So you can start the chromatic scale from any key. It's not compulsory that it has to be from C. For example, let's pick the key of A. So it's going to be, let's ascend. Don't forget we are using D. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. You can see. Then do, ti, te, la, le, sol, si, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. You can start from any key, B flat. And if you want the finger number to play this scale easily, I've also done it in my tutorial. You check it out from the playlist. The reason the ascending and descending chromatic scale syllables are different is because of the pitch flow and for us to easily memorize it and the way your mouth is shaped. For example, if I go back to the key of C, look at it now. So I'm going forward, which means I'm ascending. Do, di. If you notice my mouth, there's an increase in my mouth. And if you see my face, it's like it raises a little bit. So that helps you to memorize it easily so that when you hear those dissonant notes, you're able to, this seems like a raise. You know that, oh, that is sharpened note. Okay. So look at it. Do, di, re, mi. So you always see that raise on my face. Now, compared to when you descend, look at this. Do, ti, te. You see, te, my jaw came down. So my jaw lowers. You can see the idea. So that is the main reason why these are different. So for you, you might decide that you want to just learn just the ascending and keep using it. It's fine. Or you might even want to try the alternative one I gave you. That's also fine. But the disadvantage is that what me I notice while singing is that it helps you to recognize any pitch that is raised or that is lower. See? Do, ti, te, la, re. See? My jaw drops again in me pronouncing each of those syllables. Like you know, it's a tradition that in every of these class, we do a test. So it's time for you to do some exercise. So what you're going to do is to spot the half step in between each of this melody I want to play. And I want you to answer to yourself genuinely, okay? So let's start from this. I'll do another one again. And I will do another one again. Okay. How about this? Is that half step or a whole step? So the thing is, once you practice this movement of chromatics up and down using the right syllable you preferred, you find out that when you hear those dissonant notes, you will know where half step is. Like from the introduction, I played some melody of the Turkish march. Okay, look at it. You see, if you notice that, that is half step feel. You might not know what it sounds in the syllable, but the feel you're going to hear is half step. We also have it somewhere again. It's different from so what I want you to take note is that when you have this half step melody, you feel a tension, like something is tense, like a tension that needs to be resolved. Look at it. Compared to, you see, the first one, this is tensed, but this is relaxed. So that's one way to spot dissonance or chromatic note. Okay, so at first your ear might not be able to take it because I can tell you that over the years which you've been doing music, you're only used to major scale. This is the first time you are, apart from our last lesson which we did minor scale. Okay, probably this is the time you are coming across some micro tone in between notes. So practice it, take it slowly. Go back to when we're singing in diction, practice it, then close your eyes and try to play 2 intervals. Make sure you pick the syllable you are comfortable with, okay? And then do the practice, okay? Do the practice gently. Don't do all at the time. just do within some simple note, maybe from C to E. Right? Do, di, re, re, mi. Do, di, re, re, mi. Then you just close your eyes and tap it. You can use your piano app, don't forget. If you don't have the piano, that's not an excuse. You can use your piano app. I've told you to always download piano app, even if you don't have piano, okay? So you close your eyes and just strike it. They can give you the starting key. Da. Okay, in fact, let us do it together. So we want to spot, you're going to tell me which Solfa note in the right syllable is this note I want to play. So we're going to just do it within C to E. Okay? So look at it now. This is our starting key. In fact, let us play all the keys between C and E. Okay? So look at it. Do, di, re, re, mi. This is your starting key. You can close your eyes. Then this is the key you need to guess. What do you think the answer is? So that is D. If you get it, you are correct. Let's do another one. This is our starting key again. What do you think? If I were you, I can still use our old school method we've done in lesson 1 by tracing the pitch to where it sounds. Which means, how do we trace the pitch to where it sounds? Look at this. You can do do, di, re, re. Did you see that? Re. Oh, it matches. This is re. That's how you can start doing this exercise. So that is re. Let's try another one. This is very relaxed. You should know that that is within the major scale. So do, mi is different from do, re, sound C, do, di. So let's try another exercise again at the other side of the scale. Okay, these are our starting key. So let us play, and our ending key is this. So let us play all the chromatic keys within F and C. Let's take it with the chromatic scale of C. Don't let us start from F as the new key. Okay, so which means do, di, re, mi, fa, right? So fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Okay, fa. Make sure you're sounding it precisely. Fa. Okay, so let's go. That is what? That is fi. Let's go back again. Fa, fi, fa. You can dwell on that until you get it different. Fi, fa, fi, fa, fi, fa, fi, fa. And you can act it with your head, like demonstrate it with your head, so that you get used to those dissonant notes. Fi, fa. Let's try the second one. A starting key. Fa. This one is open. Fa, so. Okay, let's try another one. Did you hear that? So that's what? Fa what? Fa, la, fa, la. So if you trace it, fa, fi, sa, si. You can do Z, or you can do le. Which is do, ti, te, la, le. You can see, you can also use le. So fa, le, or fa, si. Just try, give yourself some exercise, and I can guarantee you after a while you get used to those dissonant notes. So let us do some runs and flexibility using this chromatic scale. This will help you get better as you follow along. So I'll demonstrate it first, then you do afterward. So this is what we're going to do. So I'll just play some runs, some notes in between this chromatic scale. So listen. Sing it off the piano. Do, di, do. Re, re, re. Mi, fa, mi. Fa, fi, fa. So, zi, so. So be careful, because as you start, you find out that by the time you start doing this exercise, look as if those notes are changing in your ear. Yes, because you are new to it. It happens. It's natural, okay? So don't get scared and run away and say, I can't do this. This is nonsense, okay? Don't get scared, okay? So let's go to the next one. Look at it. La, li, la. Or you could do la, te, la. Also correct. Then the last one. Ti, do, ti. You do this. We also do the same descending. Okay, so now it's for us to now do it together. Okay, are you ready? All right, let's go. You can close your eyes. Congratulations, you've completed it. Okay, now let's quickly challenge ourselves. I will demonstrate first. We want to sing this chromatic scale ascending with one breath, and we also descend with another breath. For those of you that are strong enough, you can do it with one breath up and one breath down. Okay, so let's do it together. We'll start back to the scale of C. Don't forget. So one breath up. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do. Another breath down. Do, ti, te, la, le, so, mi, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. I love that ending. Mi, me, re, ra, do. I like it. So if you can also attempt singing with just one breath ascending and descending. Let us try it. Okay, depending on how fast you are playing, but let's stick to this tempo. Okay, so look at it. Breathe in. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, sol, si, la, li, ti, do, ti, te, la, le, so, si, fa, mi, me, re, ra, do. One breath up and down. You have just mastered the chromatic scale, and that is a huge step in building your music memory. If this lesson has helped you grow, you can show me some love by giving me a super thanks. This really helped me creating more content for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep your ears open for the next level of build your music memory.